It may seem like we live in a world of our own, in our own towns, cities, on campus, and in our respective countries. Even with so many people on Earth, as life has gone on, we have adapted and evolved to meet the needs of our survival. Based on Thomas Malthus's theory of carrying capacity, the delicate balance of our growing population, species richness, and biodiversity is getting a little out of whack. To put it nicely, we're outperforming nature. As the population grows, it is still unclear where that limit is. What is clear is that the technology that humans have developed over the years is allowing us to meet the needs of our survival, with that mostly being food related. With the help of technology, and specifically chemical technology, scientists have equipped fruit and vegetables with the genetic resources that they need so they won't be eaten by animals or insects. They yield more harvest from genetic modification, or last longer from things like preservatives. But what happens when the technological advances that we create also produce setbacks? Some specific lesser-known pollution consists of things like endocrine disruptors. And this type of pollution comes from many common chemicals that even are used on your food. An endocrine is a gland that produces hormones. Endocrine disruptors are named as such because to our bodies they seem to be the hormones that they are replacing. They may have more impact or less impact. They also might even trigger a completely different response. Most endocrine disrupting chemicals are difficult to break down. This means that they are easily carried in our water, air, or even eaten by animals, where that goes through the food chain and can end up on your plate. Dioxins are a great example of pollution, and 90% of human exposure to it is through our food, according to the World Health Organization. Dioxins are a byproduct of the chemical process. This can come from some natural events like volcanic eruptions, or also unnatural events such as making paper, paint, or exhaust emissions. The Seveso disaster took place near Milan, Italy, on July 10, 1976. The explosion at a factory exposed residents to carcinogens and harmful toxins. It created an aerosol cloud containing sodium hydroxide, ethylene glycol, sodium trichlorophenate, and dioxins. The immediate impact of the chemicals resulted in skin lesions, headaches, eye irritation, and nausea. There was an abnormally high death of plants and animals, and the further monitoring of the negative impacts of the disaster showed health impacts even generations removed. The emissions of these types of pollutants is at the mercy often of government policy. The U.S. EPA has a chemical screening program. This was created in 2012 and was last updated in 2014. Agencies like the European Commission have been working on legislation addressing endocrine disruptors since 1999 and most recently in 2018. Throughout this course, we have learned about the interconnectedness of Earth systems, and these systems exist outside of state lines, which means that the actions of someone a whole continent away can end up right at your dinner table or in the air of your local park. As we make global technological advances that are so amazing, we must also think of the setbacks that we contribute to as we look to make Earth accommodate us all.